Welcome to GE Energy's Grid IQ Experience Center, where we are conducting NC Meter Technology Platform's Electronics Innovation Workout for our next-gen smart meters.
Our goals are very lofty. When we came to the Mechanical Innovation Workout, we said in 4 days we want to be able to send a design to a 3D printer and be able to get some parts out in a couple of days after that. And likewise, the goal here was to finish up part selection schematics for our new design and be able to do a reference board in a very short amount of time so that our firmware design folks can start coding, developing some firmware for our next solution.
We were here 2 weeks ago and we did the Mechanical Innovation Workout and delivered some significant results in 6 days. What has motivated you to continue this innovation workout exercise?
Well, we're in an exciting time for the meters engineering team. We're about to launch 2 very big programs for the single-phase and polyphase market for North America and other joint ventures that we're doing elsewhere that use ANSI meters. And this is a continuation of the effort that we did on the mechanical design side to finish up the electronics as well as firmware design.
Mufiz, we had external speakers from academia and industry. What was the benefit of that?
We didn't want to do this in a cocoon, right? And in our mundane day-to-day jobs, we're focused on our industry. What these folks did, who were either from an ancillary adjacent industry or academia, was to give us a very different and fresh perspective on how to solve problems, which is what we're trying to do here.
What was the goal of this innovation workout exercise?
After 4 or 5 days of activity here, we want on the hardware side a schematic or a block diagram that we can go pick parts for, as well as on the firmware and software side, the architecture that we're going to develop.
Finally, what were the outcomes from this innovation workout?
Well, I think it's manifold, right? So the first aspect of designing a new platform is to understand the requirements, right? And having the sit-downs with the product manager and some of the sales and commercial folks who touch and feel the customer every day, it was interesting to get their perspective as to what are the requirements, what are the problems that the customer has in the field that we're trying to solve with an innovative design. So getting grounding on what the requirements are, what the goals are was very important. And then I think blocking and tackling, like getting the block diagrams and the schematics, picking the parts. What's the firmware architecture going to look like? How does it fit into a system in the smart grid instead of focusing it as a product, standalone product? We were able to achieve a lot in these 3 days, and I think the designs that we've come up with, the architectures that we've come up with, are going to benefit us for a long time to come.